Hey everybody, it is Steph, and this week we are wrapping up our Tools and Tech month with the human side of things. I think that any of us who have ever managed other people have these little wrinkles right here in our forehead from the "please tell me that wasn't actually your decision" like face that we get right here. Now that happens sometimes. Sometimes people just don't pump the brakes enough to think things all the way through. But that's not exclusive. It's not like employees across the board all day, every day are just running around, not using their heads and not using judgment. So while that may occasionally be the case, it's not exclusively the case. And sometimes the people who need to pump the brakes and really stop and think what they're doing are the people who are leading, right? When it comes to tools and tech, it's all about equipping your team to function better. And so when they come to you and they say, this isn't working the way that it's supposed to, or I don't understand this, I wasn't really trained well on this, or I don't understand how these platforms are supposed to integrate with one another. And basically this thing that you have invested in is just not working and it's causing morale issues with your team. You can't just dismiss that as whining. I mean, you could, it's your prerogative, but it's not really going to yield the result that you're looking for. So when your employees come to you and you're in a hurry and you're triaging a million things going on and it starts to sound like whining, really stop and question whether it's whining or whether this is really constructive feedback that you need to know in order to make better decisions and equip your people to do the job that you've tasked them with doing. So the last little nugget of advice that I'm going to give you this month on tools and tech is please make sure you're really hearing your employees out when it comes to any difficulties they're experiencing with, again, this investment that you've made in things that are supposed to be making things better. Take the time to train with them so you can help better answer questions and not all of you are just sort of, wandering in the fog. And training with them is a camaraderie thing. It shows that you are willing to be in the trenches with them and figure it out and use it yourself, not just have it be a commandment from on high, because that doesn't work well either. So there's a lot of like HR and team communication things that typically well up whenever you're trying to implement something new through tools or technology. So think about the interplay between those things in your company, and are you responsible for making them better, or have you been responsible for making them worse? I really couldn't find a more diplomatic way to say it than that. So you're just going to have to absorb a little tough love this morning and, really own up to who is the whiner in this scenario. So give that some thought. And if you need help with communication with your team and getting these things implemented in a more smooth manner, you know where to find me. Hope you're having a great week. And next week, we're going to be rolling out a whole new topic for August already, if you can believe it. So have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you soon. Bye, guys.